Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and I welcome all of you back to another Northerner reaction video where tonight, ladies and gentlemen, the reason why I'm keeping the big light off right now is because I'll literally be transitioning straight into getting into tonight's video. In fact, you know what? I think I might put this on my Rated R channel because that one is more like exclusively like television reactions, but I'll make sure to mix and match, perhaps. We'll see exactly how well this goes. Now, unfortunately, ladies and gentlemen, we are not exactly off to a great start with tonight, because tonight, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to be checking out the first episode pilot of Heil, Honey, I'm Home from the year 1990. And it is also said to be the single worst comedy of all time. Do I know anything about this? No. Am I really that interested to know? No, not really. Do I know any of the people who were on this show? Do I know any of the writers, the directors, the producers? Do I know what station they work for? Do I know where they are today? Honestly, I don't really care either way. So, let's do this. Let's just get this out of the way. Okay, so here we are. We are show on the road, and I love the fact that it was literally, this guy was recording an episode of Dad's Army. Can we watch that instead? Can we watch an actual comedy? Why am I even bothering to do this? I honestly have no idea. Okay, so let's do it. I might have to pause to get some like water later on.
And unless Arthur Lowe defeats him, the man himself in a few moments in Heil, Honey, I'm Home as the Galaxy Comedy Weekend continues.
Oh goody, the guy didn't even pretend to sound interested. Okay, it was for the BBC. Okay, that's great news.
Heil, Honey, I'm Home.
Yeah. To most people, the name of TV executive Brandon Forberg Jr. merits no more than an unpublished three-word footnote in the annals of American situational comedy. Yeah, it was Brandon who, some years later, sought to break new ground when he commissioned the series Heil, Honey, I'm Home. How did he manage to do that? I don't know. Under the billing, not so much a sitcom, more a hitcom. Unfortunately, neither Brandon nor the services were heard of again until now. A chance discovery in the Burbank backlog has revealed the lost tapes of Heil, Honey, I'm Home. Probably should have stayed lost.
Heil, Honey.
Heil, honey.
Heil, Honey.
Heil, honey.
Heil, Honey.
Hello.
I'm home.
Oh my god, what
Heil,
is
honey.
this?
Smile, honey.
And it's actually Eva Kampf as...
Gee, it's great to be
Are you kidding me?
Like the fun that I get when I say Heil, Honey, I am home. Heil, honey. Smile, honey. Gee, it's great to be back. Heil, honey, I'm home.
Well, that was... And Hitler gets a standing ovation, apparently. That's the beginning.
I'm home.
He said the thing. And Eva gets a standing ovation too. What a great start.
Heil, honey, me.
What did I do now? Oh, tonight you were making schnitzel. What a joke. You must be real mad at me, honey. I'm a very, very bad Hitler. Come.
We are not even 2 minutes into this. In fact, I don't even know if we're even a full minute into it. But, ladies and gentlemen, that might have possibly been the single worst joke I've ever heard in my life. We're having schnitzel tonight? I am such a jerk. Bad Hitler. That's the first joke of the show. That's what we're starting off with. That is... Are you kidding? That is... No, that's worse than that circus performer who wanted to stick explosive plastic onto a dog and then send him into a neighboring circus. That was the worst joke of all time. Holy shit. That was awful. Brandon, Mr. Forberg, what on earth were you thinking?
Don't touch me. You've been late for your dinner every night this week.
Ava, babe, please. I'm the Fuhrer. I'm a busy man. I can't just walk.
That might have been the second worst joke of all time, but I'm not going to over-exaggerate yet. There's still 23 minutes of this thing to go.
Walk off the job at 5 o'clock.
On Monday, you had to meet with Goebbels. On Tuesday, Von Ribbentrop. On Wednesday, Klaus Katzenjammer. Who's Klaus Katzenjammer?
He's my tailor. You should see the tux, honey.
You see, everyone's more important than Ava. Well, let me tell you something, Mr. Schickelgruber. You may be big stuff in Germany, but I knew you and you were just a house painter.
Boy, this is going to be some night. Come on, honey. Don't get sour.
And don't think you can smooch round me like that, Adolf Hitler.
Hey, you want to know a secret? Tomorrow, I got Neville Chamberlain coming over here.
Tomorrow? Huh? You got the Prime Minister of England coming over here to the apartment tomorrow, and you don't tell me so I can get something out of the icebox?
All right, honey, if you're going to get on my back about everything, I'm not going to tell you why he's coming.
You don't need to tell me why. I know why. It's Czechoslovakia. You finally did it, didn't you?
Okay, so hang on. Let me see if I can understand this. I'm going to take a very, very wild guess that every single joke in this program is going to be references to World War II, which, when did this come out? 1990, so this would have been set like maybe about 50 years before when guys, I just want to, for the sake of my, of anyone watching outside of Europe, I'll just explain something. David Cameron, well, I was going to say Boris Johnson first gets a lot of flack for being the single worst prime minister in history, which there is a lot to be said about that, but I think he's worse than David Cameron, a lot worse. Neville Chamberlain was probably even worse. Probably the next person who was as bad as Neville Chamberlain was probably Lord North, who lost the American colonies in 1776. But aside from that, so you've got only very particular World War II references all over this, because, yeah, it's not like you could do pretty much anything else with this idea. But also, every other joke is literally going to be puns about the German language, and also and also the idea of, hey, what if we made Adolf Hitler and Eva Kampf into basically a situational comedy? You know, they do often say that there's never technically anything anything called a bad idea, and that, you know, you don't know exactly what's going to be hit, so try anything out, throw shit at the wall and see what sticks. This is, however, what happens when you throw the shit, not at the wall, but you throw it into somebody's face. I reward this show no laughs thus far. And God have mercy on my soul, because we've still got a long way to go. And I can't stop every single minute to go on tangents about why nothing about this works, is a good idea, is done in good taste. Although, I'll be honest, I'm pretty sure all the people involved in this, I'm pretty sure they all hated the idea and they just wanted to do this for a paycheck. But let's just see how this goes. Let's keep going.
You finally went one step too far, Mr. Big Shot. Well, don't say I didn't warn you.
Okay, Ava, you were right, I was wrong. I'll show him around the town, we'll have a few beers. He'll forget about Czechoslovakia. He'll think, hey, this Adolf Hitler is a regular guy. Come on, babe, just relax. Here comes the tickle monster. Hey, do you remember the names we used to call each other when we first started dating?
Oh, no. You were Mr. Sausage, and I was your hoochie-coochie girl.
Yeah, hoochie-coochie-coochie, smoochy-smoochy-smoochy, hoochie-coochie-coochie.
Okay, just before they go any further with this, you know what I'm also starting to get out of this with how grainy everything looks? This does kind of looks like a 1960s American sitcom, like, what was that one? Happy Days, and the other one, I Dream of Jeannie. Can I watch either of those instead, please? I'm barely holding up as it is.
You're my little Ola girl.
Rosa, I don't smell my dinner cooking.
What is it, honey?
It's the Goldensteins. I don't want those putches to know about Chamberlain. You saw the way they were when the Mussolinis were over here. They snuck by the apartment every 5 minutes.
Well, so if we don't tell them about Chamberlain, how will they know?
Are you kidding? They always know. When I finally get to invade Poland, who'll be the first to know? The Poles? No. Rosa Goldenstein.
Right, okay, that was a very, very poor, that joke was, wow, my god, that was bad. That was, not everything in this show can be the worst joke of all time, but, wow. God almighty, Jesus Christ almighty.
How do you like that? The Hitlers are having another fight. Will you call the landlord? Other people get to slouch on the couch. Well, what do I get? I get the Hitlers hollering and shouting.
Arnie Goldenstein, you are a slob. Whatever happened to the glamour? Where did the romance go?
How do I know where you put things? I can't even find my shirts. Honey, will you stop spraying that stuff? It smells funny. Gives the bird hay fever.
Sometimes I think you care more about that dumb bird than you care about me.
Hey, Rosa, say what you like about me. But leave the bird out of this. Say, what's going on here?
He looks like
Fresh
budget
flowers,
James
fresh
Gandolfini.
coffee? What did you buy, Rosa, huh? New dress? No. Don't tell me. I gotta take a seltzer first.
I didn't buy anything.
Your mother's coming?
Oh, you really hate her, don't you, Arnie? Go on, say it, Arnie.
Okay. I hate your mother.
I can't believe you just said you hate my mother.
What's the lips? I hate your mother.
And that's why she's not coming.
So your mother's not coming.
No, my mother is not coming. Ruth is coming.
Oh, Ruth Fromholtz? Kid who comes around here and scares the cockroaches?
Arnie, give the kid a break, huh? She's 22 years old and she's still not dating. I figured maybe if she came up here to Berlin, she might meet somebody.
You kidding? In Berlin? The only place she's gonna get a date round here is in one of them cabaret clubs where the guys dress funny. Can you hear that? You think the guy doesn't get enough chances to argue at work without bringing it home with him?
What happened to us? Once we had something so pure, so wonderful, so fresh, Arnie. What happened to it?
You spent it all.
Okay, Ava. Gotta go.
And they're doing the...
Go get him, Tiger.
I love you, Berlin! You knuckleheads! When Chamberlain comes by tonight, get yourself all dolled up. You know, show him a little bit of that hoochie-coochie girl magic. And remember, don't tell Rosa Goldenstein. Okay, I'm out of here.
Hey, hi, Adolf. Say, got the car? Only I'm running a little late. It's not a problem. I'll pay for the gasoline.
If they paid that audience to laugh,
Hi, Ava.
it was enough.
Hi,
It wasn't
honey.
enough.
This is Rose. Hi, Ruth. Having a good time in Berlin, honey?
No, not really.
Gonna do some fun things while you're here in Berlin.
I don't think so. You want to go back to the apartment and watch the bird spin around on its little wheel? Okay.
Gosh, she's a lot of laughs.
Tell me about it. Say, Ava, did Arnie and I disturb you last night?
No, honey.
No, I thought not. We never disturb no one no more. We're so dull, even the bird complains we get him down. Imagine that. A neurotic canary.
Honey, say, do you think just about the most important person in Europe would like my meatloaf?
Just about the most important person in Europe is coming here.
Gee, did I say that? Me and my big mouth. Adolf will kill me. I swore I wouldn't say anything. So forget I did.
Sure, I understand. You gotta keep zipped. I respect that.
You do? So, do you think just about the most important person in Europe likes chocolate chip cookies? Oh, gee, look at me. There I go again, flapping my gums. Of course, if I didn't actually tell you...
You mean if you hinted and I guessed?
Right.
2 words. First word. Sounds like bison. No, water buffalo. Bull. Sitting bull. The Indians are coming. Oh, okay. Devil. Sounds like devil. Yeah, okay. Bevel, Chapel.
Can I just skip this part?
Neville. Oh, Neville. Oh, wait, I know who this is. Neville. It's right on the tip of my tongue. Neville Chamberlain. Coming to this apartment. I don't believe it.
I know. He's coming to check up on Adolf. Make sure he ain't hiding any tanks or battleships. Listen, honey, I didn't tell you.
You didn't tell me, honey.
Swear to it.
Swear and promise. May retribution curse my lips, and may all my children not marry somebody in the professional classes. Say, Ava, does Neville Chamberlain have a wife? 'Cause I might just have a girl for him.
It's Friday night. I just got home. There must be someone more exciting to be with than Hitler.
If there is, I sure ain't looking at him in this corridor.
So, tell me again, who's this big shot that's going around there?
His name is Neville Chamberlain. The British Prime Minister. Arnie, we should get to meet him.
Why?
You want Ruth should find a nice man so she don't need to stay with us?
No, I want Ruth should drop dead so she won't need to stay.
Arnie, trust me. Okay. Ruth and Roosevelt. That I can't see. Ruth and Chamberlain, they only need to meet, and they'll be sweet on each other.
Where do you get these ideas?
Honey, Ruth is always talking about how nice it would be to go to England.
So's Hitler, but he's not going to marry Chamberlain.
Trust me, Arnie. A woman knows these things.
Fine, if it means getting rid of Ruth, let's party.
Arnie, how can you not like that kid?
Okay, honey, I'll get it.
Wait a minute, I got a list. Hiya, Bob. Is he here yet?
Who?
And he always acting the clown, honey.
We baked him some Chelsea buns to make him feel at home.
Yeah, and here, a pot of Lord Grey tea.
Earl Grey. The tea is called Earl Grey.
Lord, Earl, Duke, who's counting? Seen one Englishman? You seen them all, eh, Shorty?
You told her. I said don't tell her. But still, Miss Big Mouth told her.
Adolf, I swear I never told her. She knew I got company. She saw me preparing the food. But I did not tell her who.
You sure?
Sure, I'm sure.
Okay. That's good. They don't know.
So, Adolf.
No, I can't. No. I can't hold this back anymore. We're nearly halfway into this, but every single joke they've actually told throughout this entire pilot is just lifted, stolen, done 100 times from way more successful sitcoms. Every single thing about this show is so unoriginal, so unfunny. The only thing this show has actually going for it is the blasphemous of its title. And, well, aside from, the elephant in the room over here. But that's literally... It's not just that this is bad. It's not just that it's, insensitive, done in very poor taste. But it's also the fact that it's just not funny. But what do you expect when you've probably given yourself the hardest task in the world when you make your main character Adolf Hitler? Guys, I'm sorry. Am I missing something out of all this? What do people expect me to say?
Oh, when's he due?
Who, Rosa?
You know.
No, I don't.
Yes, you do.
No, I don't.
You don't know Neville Chamberlain is coming here to Germany?
Not tell her, did I, Rosa?
No. I just figured it out. Spontaneously.
You just figured out that Neville Chamberlain was coming. Spontaneously. Did you have a glass against the wall when you figured it out, huh?
Yeah, that's exactly it. I was listening at the wall and...
Hear that? Adolf, are you crazy? You wanted to get out that Adolf Hitler insults his neighbors? Now relax. Lighten up.
You're right. Yeah, you're right. I gotta think nice thoughts. Poland. The Sudetenland. France.
Okay, I got it.
Okay.
This is what we do. We get the Goldensteins tipsy so they fall asleep. Then we can bundle them back to their apartment. What could be simpler?
The dummy who thought of it.
Got a better plan.
Yeah, we go in there and we punch their heads together. Okay, we do it your way. So, how's it hanging there, Arnie? Say, why don't I pour you a glass of schnapps? Yeah, you can tell us another one of those crazy catering stories.
Hey, easy there, bub. You want to get me rolling? So anyways, I'm saying to the wholesale nut distributor, or was it the whole nut sale distributor?
More schnapps, Arnie.
Oh, what the heck? Fill her up, Blondie. I'm on a roll.
Hi, Hitler here. No, Bob Hitler. Who do you think? Oh, it's you, Joe, yeah? Joe Goebbels.
Hi, Joe.
Listen, could you speak up there, Joe? It's kind of hard to hear with the Uber Alice playing in the background. What? Chamberlain caught an earlier flight, so you went out to the airport to meet him? Say again, Joe. I didn't quite catch that. You did what, Joe? Apparently wasn't too sure what the guy looked like, so he stood there with a large piece of cardboard with the guy's name written on it. Don't move, Joe. I'm coming right out there.
Okay, let's all go.
Just make sure that when I get back, they're gone, okay?
And part one, Jesus Christ.
Ruth says she's coming over just as soon as she's changed.
Well, I bet Ruth's exhausted watching that bird on its wheel.
She'll be fine.
Oh, I got another one. You're gonna love this. You ready for this? Ready? Who's this? Who's this?
What?
Gee, I win. Wonderful party. Good night.
No, it's not a monkey.
It's Ruth! You're so in love!
It's not Ruth. It's your mother.
Okay, I'm going to actually admit that nearly got me to laugh. That was actually the best joke they've told so far. I'm shocked too, trust me.
My mother is not a monkey.
I say, Adolf, what would you call a polar bear with 3 balaclavas on?
I don't know, Neville. What do you call a polar bear with 3 balaclavas on?
Anything you like, because it can't hear you.
Oh, no more Neville or I'll burst.
Fucking hell.
About that business with Goofball Goebbels when you arrived at the airport.
Oh, forget it. He spelt my name wrong anyway. But he certainly made up for it, though, with all those blonde chappies in their fancy dress uniforms.
Fancy dress?
I dare you know. For a moment, they almost had me believing it was for real.
Yeah, they get me like that every time. Hey, and the funny walk.
Oh, the funny we go.
The funny walk. Oh, that slays me. Heil, honey, I'm home.
Hi, Adolf. Hey, is this the Limey? Well, pleased to meet you, fella. Any friend of Shorty's is a friend of mine. Meet the wife.
Enchanté.
Oh, they speak French in England. I didn't know that.
Hey, go ahead, honey. Go for the big one.
What the? Why is Hitler just watching all this, by the way?
Tea.
Oh, all right. Here goes. I'm a little teapot short. There's my spout. When I get my steam up, hear me shout. Tip me up and pour me out.
Ava.
Honey?
Okay, so we went from some of the worst jokes ever told to one of the most confused I've ever seen in my life. You know, ladies and gentlemen, when I write my comedy, like I'll level with you. Actually, I'll sort the camera out. I'll get up in personal. I'll get up and close and personal. Let's do it this way. Let's do this properly. When I write my comedy, when I write the stuff that the material I use for whether I'm doing like an entire parody skit or I'm doing like, well, who am I kidding? All of my stuff is original because you would have to actually think of material as bad as mine to even match it. But some of the comments, some of the things I get told about my comedy, bordering on insanity, bordering on this is the most batshit thing anybody has ever come up with in their lives. I do not know what I just watched, and neither can I comprehend any of the jokes whatsoever. At least when I do my comedy, there is some level of originality, like it's maddening, but the problem is that surreal comedy only works if you can, not if you can like top it, but you can do it in ways that your audience can never anticipate. They can never tell what's coming next. That's how you do surreal comedy. That's how you do that in the right way. You do something that nobody is prepared for. You have to rely on the element of surprise every step of the way, or at least when you're doing that sort of humor. The reason why it doesn't work in this is because there's like no setup for it. It's just Neville Chamberlain. Somebody either just says, do the one about the teapot, and then Neville Chamberlain just starts doing the song about the teapot. There's no rhyme or reason to it. And I don't know why Chamberlain would go out of his... Why is Chamberlain here anyway? What is his purpose in visiting Adolf Hitler? They haven't actually established that at all, so that makes this entire premise very, very confusing.
Ira, there are two drunken people in my living room who look very much like the Goldensteins.
Now, honey, listen, this could be your lucky break.
This is lucky. Out there with the Goldensteins is lucky.
Honey, listen, think about it. What could be better than for Chamberlain to see you're just a down-to-earth guy who has fun with his neighbors?
You're right. You're right. I'm a lucky guy. Gotta think.
Also, again, and you've probably already worked this out for yourselves, but trying to rationalize Adolf Hitler into... This is why, ladies and gentlemen, that movies like Downfall exist. Because that movie actually did humanize Adolf Hitler. I'm not joking. And I've seen like a couple of clips of Downfall. It's nearly a 3-hour long film, so I'm going to reserve a lot of time to getting around to that. But that film, in the short clips that I have seen of it, do the job of humanizing Hitler way, way better. And dramatic, comedic sense. I do not think comedic is really a good idea when you're making Adolf Hitler your main character and you also pull out some very, very crude and rather inappropriate jokes regarding Hitler's Third Reich.
Lucky? Gotta be lucky. I'm a lucky Hitler.
I'm a lucky Hitler. That's rivaling the How is this show getting... This show's getting worse and worse and worse when you think about it. Absolutely... There's... Who made this shit? Really? Brandon Fulber... Brandon, what the fuck were you smoking when you came out with this? I genuinely want to know. I'm very, very concerned. Very, very concerned.
Hey, sounds like I'm missing all the fun.
Great party. You should have warned me, though, Adolf. I could have brought along a partner.
Oh, excuse me, everybody. I just have to pop next door for a moment.
Oh, Rosa, no, please don't do what I think you're gonna do.
Honey, it'll be fine.
I say, Adolf, old chap, do you think I could have a word with you in private?
Sure. Come on into the kitchen. So, what is it, buddy, huh?
Well, I was just wondering if you could do me a favor.
What is it? A girl?
Yeah.
You want me to fix you up?
It's just that I feel, well, we all feel, that you have been rather a naughty boy. All this Czechoslovakia nonsense, eh?
Oh, come on, Neville. It was just having fun.
Oh, yes. But I have got here a piece of... here we are, yes. A document... Peace in our time.
Peace in our time?
You see, this guarantees that you won't be a naughty boy again.
Oh, so if I sign this, that guarantees I won't invade Europe.
Well, I mean, no need to sign it now. Just think about it, you know. No point in spoiling the party. No rush.
Sure, Neville. Say, Neville, what do you say to a small drink?
Hello, small drink.
You know, that's the only thing I can agree with the show on, is that they do paint Neville Chamberlain to be an absolute ass at his job. So, yeah, that is the only other part about this that's kind of works, possibly. I don't even know if I can even go ahead and say that with any shred of dignity.
Kill me! Peace in our time. Boy, you invade one little country. Everyone is on your back.
Yeah, that joke aged well as well, but considering we're nearly 200 days into Putin's invasion of Ukraine. You see, oh god, who wrote this shit?
Ain't gonna be signing this thing.
I came, I saw, I conquered. I came, I saw, I conquered.
Oh my goodness, really? They're doing this.
I came, I saw, I conquered. I came, I saw, I
Everybody, say hello to Roo.
Hi,
Grab hold of the Purist butt. Okay.
but I came, I saw, I conquered. I came, I saw, I conquered.
That was fun. Neville, there's someone I want you to meet. Neville, this is my niece Ruth. Ruth, this is the British Prime Minister.
What is this? A secret Goldstein?
What say I go scare up some munchies?
Honey.
I ain't dating at the moment.
Oh, dear. She's a bold piece of baggage, isn't she?
I ain't dating on Thursday, and there's a picture of the Berlin Plaza, and you could pick me up at 7:30 if you like.
Really? You're a lively little thing, aren't you?
You want a lock of my hair for your wallet?
Oh, well, that seems like a fair swap.
This guy's a scream!
Wait a minute, I appear to have mislaid my document. I better find it, or I shall look a bit of a ninny when I get back to number 10.
Hey, here you go, chips and dips for everybody. Hey, I found this in your refrigerator. Is it important? I can't make it out. It's all wet. Peas in our brine.
Let me have a look at that thing. Oh, peaches. Peaches in our tins.
No, that ain't it. I got it. Peace in our tin.
No.
It's peace in our time.
Adolf, old chap, you weren't trying to hide this, were you?
Me? You don't think I... Oh, come on. I mean, look at me. Look at my outfit. I'm just one of the boys. I'm a real fun guy. I mean, tell him. You know me. Tell
Stop
him
it,
about
Joe,
me.
please.
Well, you do have all those tanks and battleships you keep trying to hide.
Is this true?
Yeah, there's all that talk of invading everywhere. The Rhineland, Sudetenland.
Shame on you. That's it.
Get out!
Quick, he's doing one of his funny routines.
Get out of my apartment!
Through the legs, through the legs. Never, you gotta catch this. It's funny.
I don't know this game. What do we do?
I'll tell you what you do. You spin on your butts. You walk up those stairs. You march right out of that door.
And then what do we do?
You stay out, you cheapskate freeloaders, forever!
How about a little one for the road?
Get out of here!
Where did Ruth go?
Well,
Maybe you didn't notice.
It seems like we got your card marked right after all, Adolf. You really are off the wicket, aren't you? You're mad, that's what you are. You are raving mad. No, don't try and deny it. You are a very, very naughty little Hitler.
No, forget it. I'm wrapping this up.
A naughty Hitler? Are you kidding? You put the knife in my heart. You realize that, Neville? I invite you into my apartment. I let you drink my schnapps. I introduce you to my charming neighbors. This is how you repay me. So, would a naughty Hitler sign this piece of paper?
Well,
Pen, please. Now, am I a nice Führer or what?
All right. Let bygones be bygones. But remember, no more naughty little invasion plans, eh?
You're kidding, Neville. From now on, I'm the sweetest Mr. Nice Guy you know.
Yeah, thank you, yes. Well, I must be off now. Time for my dinner.
Oh, Neville, before you go, aperitif.
No, thanks. I've got a pair already.
Stop it.
Tell me,
Oh, there's Ruth.
which restaurant would you like me to take you to?
So, how about that, babe, huh? You're living with one slick Führer here.
Oh, Mr. Sausage.
Oh, hoochie coochie girl.
Patrick Cargill was in this? God damn it. No.
Little bit political there. Oh, sorry, I thought I was doing a bit of a Ben Elton there. Ben Elton with you in a few moments here on Galaxy.
Well, at least Ben Elton, I'm going to friggin' watch Ben Elton after this. Ben Elton worked on the friggin', what was it? The Young Ones. In fact, actually, I've got a better idea. Let me just, Netflix might make a reboot of this too. How did this not become an instant classic? I bet Mel Brooks could turn this concept into comedy gold. Oh, you know what? I love Mel Brooks, but even this is really scraping the bottom of the barrel on this. Actually, you know what? I've got a really good idea. Just to give you an idea of the sort of thing what I am talking about, where you can actually do this properly. Let me pull up. Let me put up, where is he? Alexei Sayle, where he does an impersonation of Mussolini. The difference here, ladies and gentlemen, I want you to understand is that Alexei does it in good taste. It's part of his routine. The other guys just played it straight, which you can't really do with Adolf Hitler. But watch this. From an actual good sitcom as well. See, there you are, you have Alexei, he's attempting to do Mussolini. Nobody knows what's going on, that's why it's kind of funny. Then in comes Neil.
Hello, I've I've come to join the police force, but I shouldn't think you'd take me.
Hey!
Hey! Aren't you Benito Mussolini, conqueror of Abyssinia and former dictator of Italy?
No.
Well, yes, that's self-aware.
What can I do for you? Oh yeah, well it's about joining the police force, but I don't think I'm, correctly job motivated.
Oh, for sure you are, for sure. Hey, there's only one thing you need to know to be a policeman, you know?
Yeah.
Really, one thing you have to do, and that you have to be able to go... like, for when you are talking into your radio, you know? You go...
Oh, and also, in case you're wondering, he also does this, which, again, makes it funny, because, again, it's just part of Alexei's routine, where he acknowledges, it's not the best thing in the world to look like, but, well, I'll just let it play out, watch.
It's been a terrible blow to my life looking like Mussolini, especially when I was a kid, I was about 7, right, and I was down the youth club, dancing away, right, in the 60s, doing a twist, and this girl comes up to me and she goes, are you Mussolini? I said, yeah. She says, I thought you was dead. I said, no, it was just me day off, So she pulled me over the dance floor and butted me in the face. I said, what's that for? She said, that's for the invasion of Crete.
Okay, the point I just wanted to make about all that is that, yes, they are self-aware that, impersonating Mussolini is not the best idea. And also you have the idea, Alexei regularly breaking character and just speaking in his normal Liverpudlian accent, and then doing the voice of the girl going, are you Mussolini? It's like, there's a reel of this, of the fact that you've got a Marxist Liverpudlian comedian, and then dressing up as Mussolini, then doing a girl's accent, and then they acknowledge, they bring in a bit of, that's the invasion of Crete. You know what? It works because, and also, I want to illustrate this again. He's only in this for about, another minute where he does, this song
Just
number.
make some stupid noises. I go! With fun, Mrs. Gandhi,
They only do this, and bear in mind, Alexei's only in this for about 3 minutes. It's not 25 minutes. He's only in this for a brief part. And that's about as much as you could possibly take, because if it was any longer, it would have wrecked everything else. Including the house, if you remember what happens at the end.
Is it over then? Congratulations, Viv. Well, what have we got? A boy?
Thanks, guys.
No, Mike, no!
Yeah, that is the manifestation of literally Hi, oh honey, I'm home blowing up in its face. Anyway, I think I've made my point well and truly clear. Thank God I don't ever have to come back to this, and I will look forward to seeing all of you guys again in the next episode. So, well, the next video we do. There's not going to be any more of Hi, oh honey. Thank God for that.
Thank you.